Got him anyways. Thank you for hooking up, fish.
There you go.
Lake Erie drop shot bass.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Today we're over here on Lake Erie. It's just about summertime. Inclement conditions, you're going to see just about a little bit of everything, but we're going to explore Lake Erie. We're going to do some smallmouth fishing, and hopefully we can catch some more like this right here on the G3 Sportsman. See you in a bit. Get him. I'm gonna tell you something right there. Good girl. That is a good. I gotta get him out of that. That's a heck of a crappie right there. Now get out of her way. That's a good start right there. Tell you what. The G3 Sportsman is presented by Yamaha. Reliability starts here. We're up here on Lake Erie, and we got our jackets on or whatnot, but we're in the North Country as far as I'm concerned, and it's a little chilly this morning. It is practically summer, but we're going after smallmouth. It's going to be a whole different ball game for me, smallmouth fishing.
You know, folks, when I talked to Scott on the phone and I found out he was wanting to come up and catch some smallmouth in Lake Erie, I couldn't have been happier to take him out there and show him what Lake Erie is all about.
Little smallie.
Coming up.
Yeah, it's smallmouth. Smallmouth by the schoolhouse. This is the schoolhouse smallmouth. Come on, baby. My favorite fish to catch. But obviously it's going to take a little better fisherman than me to figure out how to hook them where they won't come off.
There he is. That feel's got some shoulders here. Oh, that's a decent fish right there.
Now get him in.
Stay hooked up, fish. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Stay on, fish.
Come here. Come here.
Give up. I'll belly you. I'll belly you. This is a butcher job. Got him anyways. Thank you for hooking up, fish. You know, folks, this fish is a lesson in determination. Hiding from big waves on Lake Erie behind a few islands. Just staying out there, sticking it out, grinding it out. You stay out there and it's worth it. You drop shot up a couple of nice big old Lake Erie bass. You know, when you're fishing for smallmouth bass on Lake Erie, the weather sometimes dictates where you have to fish. But the great thing about fishing on Lake Erie, especially if you're in the western basin by the Bass Islands and by Kelly's Island, is that there's always somewhere that you can fish and hide from the wind and the big waves. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What's that?
Boy, I don't know.
Oh, another.
I wanted to come up.
It might be a goober, huh?
It's got some shoulders on it, whatever it is, but it don't. Man, this thing is got some.
Well, you got an 8-pound walleye on?
I don't know. Boy, it's.
Oh, that's a sheeper. Gotta be. Lake Erie sheep. Pulling drag like that, going down.
It's a catfish.
Oh, it is. Ooh, ugly one too. Look how dark he is.
Lord backyard, you're not what we're wanting.
G3 Boats. Quality. Performance. Satisfaction. G3boats.com.
You never hear someone think back lovingly about all those great times their folks used to take them video gaming. Create some lasting memories. Take your kid fishing. Shakespeare makes it easy with fishing gear for the whole family. America goes fishing with Shakespeare.
It's for those who get up early on weekends and those who'd rather rough it than take it easy. It's for those who know it's not just a sport, but a way of life. The new Food Saver Game Saver vacuum sealing system keeps food fresh up to 5 times longer with a rugged design and 12-volt adapter cord for easy use in the field, ensuring your game and fish is fresh when you need it. The Food Saver Game Saver vacuum sealing system. Fielded fresh, sealed fresh.
This segment of the G3 Sportsman is brought to you by G3 Boats. A great catch. Fiocchi Ammunition. What's your game? Abu Garcia. For life. And by Garmin. We'll take you there.
What we have here today is post-front, post-spawn conditions. And that sounds like a lot of excuses practically. And what that means is the fish are spread out a little bit more. We're dealing with overhead clouds right now. And fishing isn't just a slam dunk deal. You really got to work for these fish. What I'm using today is light line finesse, 8-pound Berkeley 100% fluorocarbon, a little number 2 Gamakatsu drop shot hook, and a 3/8 ounce tungsten weight. The tungsten's super important, so that way you can feel the bottom, feel the contours.
Go with the green pumpkin.
Come on up.
There you go. There you go.
That fish is a lot lighter than the other ones.
Yeah, yeah. You better walk him to the back of the boat
Yeah,
so you can get him too.
Do a little dance, make a little laugh. And jump one more time. No, you done? There you go. He is soaking me wet. Hey, little baby girl. Hey, little baby. Lake Erie drop shot bass.
We've got clean water right here, just blue water right here. There's a mud line right out there. And so coming around these big rocks, what you see on the bank right there, that's what's down in here too. And these smallmouth are in here feeding. And we're just bumping these little drop shot rigs down in there. And these smallmouth are just waiting in ambush.
But when the wind's blowing like it has been this week, you need to upgrade so you can stay in bottom contact. If you're not feeling the bottom ticking the whole time, then you need to upgrade your weights. We've gone to 1/2 ounces today. That's a lot of weight, but at least we're down. We know we're in the strike zone, and that's where you got to be to catch the fish. Every single time you hit this spot. There he is.
I missed mine just before you caught yours. Hey, little Little turd.
Woo!
Look how pretty and
Olympic jumper, man.
look how pretty and lined up he is.
Olympic jumper. He thought he was somebody, didn't he? Wow. You done? Nope. All right, you're coming in. You're coming in. Oh, there you go. You know, there were a couple of times where we were up on the front of the boat and I would mark fish on the Garmin and drop straight down to that bass, lift it up a couple of times and I could see my bait down there and the fish would hit and we'd bring them in. The drop shot technique to be able to cast it out and cover water. There's a big old slam at the end of that drop shot when the fish hits, and it's a lot of fun. That drop shot technique is a great way to target smallmouth bass. This spot's got too much weight. Oh, Nelly! Hold on! Get him a belt! He needs a belt!
Was it on a tube jig?
Oh, they eat the heck out of them tubes.
You think so?
Smallmouth. Oh, he hammered it.
Reaching out for things so far away. It keeps you holding out, holding on until another
bitty smallmouth.
day comes.
Pop up.
Till another day comes. You gotta live through today.
Uh-oh.
I'll just go ahead and
Uh-oh.
set the hook on this one.
Uh-oh. Oh, Nelly. Oh, Nelly, what do you got on there?
I only count the real smallmouth. That's what I
had to clear all them little babies out of the way for you so you could get that one. Nice.
This one, we've been fishing with drop shot, little power bait worms and stuff, and little, I always call these gitsits, but they're really just tube jigs is all they are. Nice little smallmouth right there. I mean, pound for pound, you won't find a fish that'll fight you any more than what these do.
There he is. That feels like he's got some back to him too.
There you go.
Is he done? Are you done?
Man, you keep hitting the
In the boat. In the boat, baby. This fish, we have probably caught 15 fish off the same long point sticking off a Rattlesnake Island today. We covered 10, 11 different spots, all spots that look semi-similar to the one we're fishing, yet they didn't hold the fish. We found them, they're stacked up, and we're finally catching them and having a good day. There he is.
Boy, I tell you what, that.
Look at, come on up.
Don't you spit it. Don't you spit it. Man.
Catfish King?
I am.
Catfish King.
I even put a leech on and still catching catfish. I don't catch this many catfish back in Missouri. That's crazy. This is crazy. Well, I'll tell you one thing, this lake's full of channel cats, I know that. It is full of them. Mr. Whiskers. Get out of here. I caught him on a leech. I guess them Berkeley baits, They say fish hold on longer. I guess all fish hold on longer. That's crazy. Come to catch smallmouth. We may just start a catfish show. That's what we'll do. Lake Erie kitty cats.
Oh yeah.
There's a fish. What's that one?
Probably a really nice fish.
Another one of your farm animals?
We got farm animals all over the place. Although that one's kind of fighting the kitty cat too. That might be another kitty. It is, and that's a golden one, beautiful.
Well, while we're in amongst the catfish, we'll take a little break here, and when we come back, hopefully we'll be on a few smallmouth here on Lake Erie. What looks like in the winter, but actually is almost summer with Jonathan Shoemaker. See you in a minute. Some hunters only stand in the bargain line, and there are others who will never stand behind any brand, but some will always stand for quality without compromise. Where do you stand? Fiocchi, what's in your gun?
You just want to fish, not mess around with buttons and settings and such. That's why they made every Garmin Echo fish finder easy to use. You see fish, you catch fish, easy. Fight fish, not your fish finder. Get the unsurpassed power, clarity, and dependability of a Garmin Echo fish finder.
This segment of the G3 Sportsman is brought to you by Beretta. 500 years, one passion. Mossback fish racks. No matter how you stack them, we attract them. Berkeley, catch more fish. Shakespeare, quality fishing tackle since 1897. And by Yamaha. Reliability starts here.
There he is.
Fish?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a smallmouth.
They are dark on this reef. Throwing water all over the place like he's a 5-pounder.
You should be able to get him in.
Stop. There you go. That's how you do it.
Oh, you got that in the boat.
Got that one in the boat. Little ones are easy to get in the boat.
They are pretty though.
Yeah.
They've all got dark
Gold
color.
Look at how black their bellies are. He's a chunk. You know, on Lake Erie right now, there are a lot of fish. The fish are starting to rebound as far as smallmouth go. The numbers are starting to rebound. About 5-10 years ago, the numbers weren't as good as they are now. We got a lot of small fish in the system, which is a great thing. It's a great thing because that means in another couple of years, the trophy fishing should be outstanding. There's still plenty of trophy fish out there. They're a little hard to come by, but I'm here to tell you right now, you want to come out and just catch a mess of fish. I mean a mess of fish. You can still do that on Lake Erie. There's certain areas where you can pitch a drop shot into the same spot and catch 15, 20 fish in a row.
There he is.
Oh, Nelly.
That was my tick, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I'm sure. See that quick circle it does right there? See that little quick circles? Oh, no. Man, that's hauling in a fish. That is hauling in a fish, man.
Get out of here, sheephead. What have you got?
I got a smallmouth like we're supposed to catch.
You got a little baby?
A little baby, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Just a little 1.5 pounder. 1 pounder, not even.
Get out of the way. You'll end up tearing your rig off with him.
Old red eye right there. Look at how beautiful red orange his eyes are. Look at those things. Mwah. Thank you.
You know, Erie's no different from any of the reservoirs and stuff that we fish across the country. I mean, they got these docks, even though they do look different because they're a heck of a lot more structurally sound. Most of these are in steel and concrete, and they're pretty tough because they have to manage, you know, those big boats. But when the conditions get rough and whatnot, I mean, you can pull into these and fish these just like you can any other of the docks and stuff, and that's just part of these islands here. And I mean, there's just islands scattered all over the place. And one of the bigger islands and nicest islands is over here at Put-in Bay, as they're pronounced Puddin'. And so we may take a little break here in a bit, and we'll just jet over there and we'll take a look at at one of the little nice islands that they have over here at Put-in Bay.
Some say the old sailors put into the bay and it got the name Put-in Bay. Some say the old sailors put into the bay and it got the name Put-in Bay. Some people claim that Oliver Hazard Perry, the famous Commodore who won the Battle of Lake Erie, named it Put-in Bay, but for the most part it's an island in Lake Erie. Was a stopping point along the way for various ships in the old days that had to skirt by the swamplands on the mainland. So some of the first settlers came in, they farmed and stuff like that, but they didn't really take off until they got the grapes growing in the 1850s. And the wines that they grew here, there were wineries all over these islands. The grape vineyards are kind of all gone now. There's a few, and there's just a couple wineries left, but for the most part, it's a tourist island, a lot of boating, and lots of entertainment. You've got multiple restaurants, attractions, and all kinds of stuff that's available to see and do.
So they had a battle here.
Yep.
Against the British. Huh. So you just learn all kind of stuff here on the G3 Sportsman. Get a little history lesson.
Introducing a revolutionary way to attract fish, the Mossback Fish Rack. From the box to the water, setup is a snap, and you can be fishing in no time. The rough surface on the branches encourages algae growth, and the unique design virtually eliminates hanging hooks. Use the Mossback Fish Rack in your pond, hang it off your dock, or sink it in your local lake. Join the guides, pros, and weekend fishermen who are already reaping the rewards. No matter how you stack them, we attract them. To learn more, visit mossbackrack.com.
I promise to be ready, anytime. I promise to love the sport just as much as you do. I promise to always be flexible. I promise to pull my weight, and then some. I am Trilene, and I promise to never give up. Built with innovation, fueled by passion. Berkeley Trilene, America's most trusted fishing line.
The Yamaha VMAX SHO. First it changed the game. Now it's set the standard. But don't take our word for it.
The whole shot was everything they said it was going to be.
And we accelerated from like 50 miles an hour to 70, and it was like that.
So fast, so quiet.
I mean, you give it power, and it's just there.
That thing right there is just bad.
The whole shot on it is second to none.
Oh yeah, it's for real.
Take a demo ride and feel the power yourself. You'll know why we call it the Game Changer.
That's the one! That's the one!
Trusted from coast to coast, Team Catfish Fishing Tackle is helping catfish anglers rule the waters that the catfish live in. With over 200 innovative products specifically designed for catfish anglers, you can't go wrong with the Team Catfish brand. Be sure to check out all the free how-to catfishing videos and the expansive dealer network at teamcatfish.com.
Got him that time, didn't you?
I've been waiting on it.
Oh, that's a good one. Pull on, Nelly.
Okay. Trade places with me, Eric. It's going to be a lot easier to get this fish back here. A lot easier. Oh, goodness. Come here, bigot.
Get underneath them and belly them. Yeah! That's why you come to Lake Erie.
There you go. That's a nice smallmouth anywhere. Right there. I mean, you got to put up with some inclement conditions, and out here, I mean, it is a great lake. It's a big lake. There's a lot of obstacles and things you got to overlook, but if you're careful and safe and you're out here with somebody that you know, the rewards are all worth it. Just come on up to the North Country up here, Lake Erie. Lots of walleye fishing, good smallmouth fishing. Look up to guys like Jonathan Shoemaker, of course. You can catch the fish. That's all the time we got for this week's show. Just remember, we'll be out there somewhere next week doing something right here on the G3 Sportsman. Thanks for watching. Good job, John.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming.
The G3 Sportsman has been brought to you by G3 Boats, a great catch. Fiocchi Ammunition, what's in your gun? Abu Garcia, for life. Boot Saver, the #1 vacuum sealer. Garmin, we'll take you there. Mossback Fish Racks. Berkeley, catch more fish. Sony. Beretta, 500 years, one passion. Shakespeare. And by Yamaha. Reliability starts here.
But when you set the hook, you gotta do a little dance, a little wiggle. That's a big fish.
Tipper's Lounge and Restaurant.
Boy, that one's big, ain't it?
World's longest bar.
Well, I mean, let me make it simple for you. You wanna come up to Lake Erie and smallmouth fish? Just go buy yourself a bunch of golf. This is like my 25th bass and my 25th cast in a row off that spot right there.